Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa and this is OverAnalyzed, our awesome Overwatch coaching series. Now, if you would like to be considered for this series, what you need to do is follow the instructions on the screen and follow them to the T, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't use the right titles, if you don't send in the right kind of quality of video and all of that stuff, then you will not be considered for this show. And I get thousands of emails for this series, so if you don't do the correct title or whatever, then I just completely disregard your email. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of good games out there that are not getting seen because, well, you're not following the instructions correctly. Anyway, let's have a look at what we're looking at today. So let's just play the video and get stuck into it. This is a 3410 rated soldier game on Dorado. So we're going to be taking a look at this in typical overanalyzed style, and well, let's take a look at the team first. So yeah, obviously we got Soldier, we've got our guy NACL boy, Salt
Hello,
boy.
Friends.
Hello friends. And it looks like you're taking a look at everybody's profile. This actually isn't a bad thing to do. This is what I do, right? It's nice to know who you're playing with and what they're doing. Like, well, yes, you see that guy plays a lot of Farah. This guy, that's cool. It seems like our Salt boy is not happy. Here we go again. Now, this chap is asking for a Reinhardt. That is pretty much standard for this point. So let's just pause this. Right, let's pause this and look at the team comp, because there is a bit of a problem here. We do need a Reinhardt because we're about to fight in a choke. Every time you want to fight in a choke and you want to win that fight, you need a Reinhardt. So on Hanamura, you need a Reinhardt. On Dorado, you need a Reinhardt. Like, without them, it is extremely difficult to break through the choke. Like, completely, like, it's just crazy. So this team build here, the problem I see with this is we've got a Winston. We don't want this Winston. This Winston needs to be a Reinhardt. Everything else is cool. Like, this is a pretty standard build, like a solo healer there. Anna's totally fine there because you've got the Symmetra. The Hanzo, you know, Hanzo can be Hanzo. Hanzo's either going to be terrible or he's going to be amazing. Like, that's the thing with Hanzos. Just like, whatever. But you already sound quite negative. Don't be negative. Just be happy, be chill, man. Be like, oh, whatever. Thank you. Also, you've been watching too many pros play, right? You're just spraying everywhere. What's this about? Yeah, check out my mad skills, man. Spray. I do it as well, I admit. Ken. Okay, I think Ken's the Hanzo player, right? Where's his Hanzo plate? Oh, God. So after I just said, oh dear, 20-minute Hanzo. Maybe he's got another account, though. I mean, he's only level 87. He might have another account. You've got to be chill, right? You've got to be chill. Just think it'll be cool, man. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You're not actually asking him to swap, though, which is good. Because if you were going swap, it's going to make him negative straight away. Okay, so let's get stuck into this, because this is not a bad position to start off with. Most teams start off in this defensive position, so that's kind of cool. Okay, that's alright firing at that. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, that's not fine. So what I'm going to highlight here is I play a lot of Soldier 76, right? And what you're doing here, firing at the barrier, is cool. But only ever fire at barriers, right, when there is nothing else to fire at. What is this Winston doing? If you're shooting him, guess what you're doing? You're building ultimate charge. You don't build ult charge firing at the barriers. So every time you can fire at somebody, fire at them. Don't just shoot at barriers. It's pointless firing at the barriers if you can attack somebody who is, well, not behind the barrier, because you'll get ultimate charge. But this isn't too bad. We need to move back now, though. Communication as well. You are using your microphone, or you did to begin with.
Back here, come on.
Nice one. So Reinhardt's saying move back. Yeah, you've overstayed your welcome. Get back. What are you doing? Get back. See, now, you can actually win this, right? You can win this 1v1 with a Winston, but not in this situation, right? You've got your heal down, and if you're standing in it, you can kill him. But if his Anna starts healing him, which you probably would from below, then you'd lose the fight, so you need to retreat. So you're doing the right thing. Retreat. Yeah, just pull back. Keep firing through the choke. That's cool. Yeah, you did it then. So you fired at the Winston when, there was barriers to fire at, but you took the Winston, which is cool. Work on the barrier. Like, only work on the barrier when there's nothing else to fire at. So this is relatively an easy kind of position to defend for Soldier, when you can just fire through the choke, like, sort of thinking, what I'm going to do. Question is now, though, what are you going to do, right? That Soldier, yeah, you should kill him. Good job of Rodog. Now you need to get in a good position. You need to get the high ground. Yeah, this is good. Get the high ground, yeah? This is what I do. I get the high ground here, because this is actually a pretty good position to be in. And just start poking at them.
Fucking Soldier.
See, look, Hanzo's actually helping you there. Your Anna just asked you for your ultimate then when it's ready. You need to tell them, say my ultimate's ready, because you want to be nano boosted, because that will completely kill the entire team. Like, a nano boosted tac visor is just glorious. Right, this is good. You've put your healing station down near the front lines, but tell them, like, I'm noticing no communication off you. Like, we're okay at the start of the game. You sort of said hi and whatnot, but you need to, like, call when people are low or call when you do things. So Hanzo's ulted through that choke. So this push is basically done now. So again, you can push forward. This is cool, pushing forward, getting his damage in, you know, just doing whatever. Maybe try and get a pick. Nice heal station again. But I get the high ground now, because you're like, this position now is like, this is time for you to move and get into a good position. Always get the high ground. Because they can't do nothing, they literally cannot do nothing to you here. You've lost your Roadhog because he's too greedy. They're starting to come in strong. Now imagine, right, okay, let me just show you what I'm talking about here. This, what you're doing here, standing here, after sort of being in this choke and firing down through there, is pretty much what every kind of normal soldier does. You don't want to be with your team that often, right? Because yeah, you can go in to drop the hill station down. Soldier wants to be sort of medium to long range hitting the enemy, but you don't want to be with your team, because if they come in and hit you with an earth shatter or something ridiculous like that, which their Reinhardt is probably getting close to having, it's going to be a problem, right? You don't want to be down on the ground. You should be up around the, I've sort of gone off the screen, I guess, up around the side there, taking the high ground over there. You could even be up here, but you've got to be careful of their Roadhog hooking you down. But I would go like round down here, and I'd be firing down onto them like that, and that gives me the chance to retreat back into this position, and it practically makes you immune to any kind of crazy earth shatter or anything like that. So this positioning, it's okay, but it's not great. Anna's just told you her ult's ready. Why are you not telling her your ultimate's ready? Why are you ulting? Let's see what happens here. That is okay. Alright, so what has happened here is their Reinhardt, you ulted, their Reinhardt earth shattered, you didn't get nano boost, which you should have got, right, because you were ulting, you should have asked for it, because you could have blasted through those barriers and maybe got a few kills there. But you preemptively ulted there. You want to be ulting when they commit, really, to the attack. Because remember, you're defending. If they come in and they start blasting ultimates...
You guys have...
Right, okay. Oh, okay. So, alright, that ultimate you used just was... It was okay, right? But it wasn't the best, because you used it before you knew what was going on. If they'd committed to the attack, then you popped your ultimate and then got nano boost because you were going, Anna, boost me. Or you should be saying, Anna, I'm about to ult, so you get the nano boost off her, because that is such a devastating combo. You'd wipe out their entire attack. Yes, they rezzed, okay, they rezzed. But then your Reinhardt went in with the nano boost. You didn't have it, but you should have, and it might have cleaned up the Mercy and whatever. But actually just ulting when you did, I'm not a fan of that. This position you're in now would have been a nicer position to ult from behind, like into them as they push through, but you are getting attacked by Zarya here, so you're probably going to die, yeah. This Anna player, I don't know what he said then. But you should be talking more to the Anna player. You might have been able to have hold that there. With the tack visor combo.
Get on it if you're going to jump there. Okay.
So that was a lost cause. Like, there was nothing you could do there. You could get on it, but I mean, you just would die straight away. So it's like, whatever. We don't need this Symmetra anymore, so hopefully she changes. See, Symmetra is very strong in certain points of the map, maps. Like, first point, Dorado, very good. Second point, she's terrible because nobody's really going to be near her to... Well, she's not really going to be able to set her turrets up. It's going to be much harder for her to play, so she needs to take... Oh, she's killed herself. This is great. This is good positioning, though. This is where you want to be. You ask for a Zen? A Zen, not bad. Tell them there's a soldier there. The tank said... Like, you were shooting at him. You should have said there's a soldier, you know, he's top of the courthouse. I would always use your Helix rocket when it's off cooldown as well. Like, always fire that thing. Spam that thing. Spam it. Spam it now. Fire it into his barrier. Just fire it all the time. But don't miss. Try not to miss. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? I'm just going to rewind this a little bit. Your Reinhardt just jumped off the top, didn't he? Your Reinhardt wants to engage, I think? Yeah. Your Reinhardt has just dropped down. He wants to engage. So you run away? While spraying the floor, what are you doing? You should have... Oh my god. You should have just backed up and carried on firing into the team from below. Like, I don't know where you're going. You're trying to flank... Oh, I guess you're trying to flank for your ultimate, right? Okay, fight's won. That's cool. Oh, Rez is coming. Okay, so this is a response ult. Now, I see a lot of people doing this. You see the res, so you're like, right, I'm just going to ult. But what has just happened? Their Reinhardt has just been rezzed. He will put his barrier up, and you will do no damage. I'll be very surprised if you do a lot of damage here. Got a kill assist, and then got killed. So that was a complete waste. Like, that was just a complete, absolute waste of the ultimate.
Good thing right here to my left.
Let me just take a drink, because I'm going to die and choke to death, because I've still got a bit of a sore throat. Hang on. Oh yeah, so that was a waste of your ultimate. You used it
to my left, Reinhardt? No.
because you've seen the res and you're like, oh god, I've got to counter the res. But how would you have countered that res? Reinhardt had been resed. It was just like you're in not a great position there because they were all literally looking at you to fire at you. This is not a bad position here, just poking away at them from range. You should be able to hold actually. Yeah. Don't be afraid of I mean, you're clearly not afraid of going full auto, but going full auto there at that range is totally fine because Reinhardt is such a massive target. You're not going to miss, right? You're just going to blast through his barrier, then blast into him. That's totally cool. I think sometimes you could work a little bit more on controlled burst. If we see any more examples of that, I'll highlight them. But it seems like sometimes you are going full auto when you should be looking at like a 4 to 5 shot burst and then firing again. You're about to get flanked by 2 people. You need to get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out. Work on your helix rocket accuracy. Yeah. Oh no, you're not gonna hide here. No. Like you. What have you just seen? What have you just seen there? You have seen 2 of the enemy team going around that side. That probably means that there's going to be some sort of push from that side. Tell your team, guys, they're pushing round on the left. Like, this is the thing. This is the thing which is killing me. With like, your gameplay is actually pretty good, right? But there's no comms. When you get higher, when you get into Masters and above and into GM, if you're not telling your team what's going on, how are you going to win? Like, players are of very similar skill levels, and it's more about team coordination. In fact, most of Overwatch is about team coordination and just working together. Like, if you don't do that, then you just won't go up in the ranks. Well, look. Ah, what the hell? The whole team is there. The whole, look at this. I'm going to draw around it because it's just, it's exactly what I said. The whole team is making a massive push to the left. We know now because Hanzo's decided to show us that they're doing it, but you kind of knew this was going on, so you could have like said, oh, there's 2 of them to the left. Now you're telling them, yeah, but you knew this anyway. Okay, that's not bad. Hanzo killed him. Don't really want to be here. This is like a dodgy situation because you're not, like, if you think about what you're doing there, you're not doing anything. Like, you're not contributing to that fight. You should back up. You shouldn't really be going forward because you know that they're all over there. You can't like 1v5 them. You should back up and go back out to the front of the courthouse on the top and fire across from that high ground. That's probably what I'd be doing, or even using the windows to fire across into them. Not going this way because this is very risky. Because if you die here, you're going to just like wreck your team's defense, basically. Somebody behind you. Oh no! Run away! Run away! Run away! Kill the Mercy. See, now like you're wildly out of position. This Roadhog is also wildly out of position, so you should be able to kill him. But the whole team's behind you above. This is a problem. I think Reinhardt just charged you as well. They've rezzed. Their soldiers ult in. This is like a yeah. So this is the place where I wanted you to go. Instead of going forward, see, that was a positional mistake. When you were on this high ground up there, you moved forward over here and basically ended up dead here. Yes, you killed the Roadhog, but the Roadhog would have died anyway because he was so wildly out of position. And they were going to res anyway. What you should have done is pull back this way here and sort of been on this high ground like over here, or firing from this window across to them there. Because you always want to be putting pressure on the enemy team with Soldier. Because Soldier's not like crazy burst damage at range. I think that was you saying that, right? Chin up. Keep your chin up, man. Like, that was your fault. Like, that was your fault you died, and you shouldn't have died there. Because it was, like, bad positioning. Like, so, try not to get too negative, because when you get negative, you're just not going to do anything. Like, you're just not going to play as well, and it's going to be bad. Okay, so, this is good positioning, right? You've got your ultimate, though. Tell your team. Tell Anna. Anna, I've got my ultimate. Always tell her. Anna, when they get around the bend... No! When they get around the bend, Anna... Nano me. But you've just been flanked by Soldier. You should have been probably listening out for that. I couldn't hear it on the audio myself. But when you're in game, always have your sound effects turned up to high because you would have heard him run around the side. Yeah. So he's basically took your position, which is bad news. That Reinhardt's gone mad though, so you should punish him. Unlucky. Okay. See, like, your statistics are pretty good. I never.
Sorry behind us. What the fuck, dude?
I think you asked somebody to swap to another DPS there. I don't think the team comp's too bad. This positioning's okay. But your team is falling apart.
A comp or anything.
Right, this is another emergency attack fire, so you should kill him. That's okay. This is like desperation. Oh god. You did get nanoed, actually, which is nice. It's not looking too great, though. Reinhardt's gone deep. Somehow... Oh, I think you've got a May on the payload. I'm like, what is going on? Okay, unlucky. I was choked to death. Jesus Christ. I thought I was okay, man. Holy hell. Okay. Right, that was okay. That was okay. You are a pretty good soldier player. Just that little kind of positional mistake, which wasn't great. And no comms as well. Like, or no active comms. Not saying, like, if you're attacking a Roadhog, Roadhog's low, low, Roadhog's low. That lets your team know he's low. Or when they were pushing around to the left, it was quite clear they were pushing around to the left there with two of them. Or at least there was going to be Roadhog and Soldier to the left. If you told your team that, like, guys, two of them were pushing to the left, they would have known that something was going on. But then... I don't know what you asked what somebody's doing there. Oh, see, you don't, obviously you don't sound toxic, but you're sounding very defeatist and negative. You don't want that. Like, whatever, let him play that. That's cool. You need a Reinhardt though, really. See, Genji's not too bad here. Flankers are actually pretty strong here. Okay, you got a Reinhardt. This is good. Hang on, am I completely off my face? He's playing Symmetra on attack. Yeah, I take back what I said then. So Symmetra on attack is not the greatest. Asking him to swap is the right thing to do. But, yeah, so now just don't engage him. Just don't even talk to him. I wouldn't even talk to him. Because he's probably going to troll, or at least that's what he's trying to do. He's like, whatever, I want to play Symmetra. Let's have a look how this plays out. Because I see a lot of this where people are like, excuse me, can you change? And it's right what they're asking, but then they're like, why? Why? You need a Lucio. I take a Lucio all the time on attack here. Because you want to get through the choke quick. But whatever. If he wants to play Symmetra, you just got to play with it. So just don't even bother talking to this guy again. Like, in future, I just wouldn't even, like, respond after he says why. Because it's like... That was unlucky. I'm going to choke again, but that was unlucky. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, my God. Right, so this is kind of okay. This is, like, what I'd say this is, it's like a standard push, this is. Like, you're running up through the middle with the payload, firing into their team, which they should drop back. Somebody's extremely low there, though. One thing you could do, though, is try, like, a potential flank. Like, if you... I kind of like doing this with Soldier a little bit more than just running up standard. Like, going the underground flank route, so you sort of come up, like, behind the wall here, go through this area here, and then round behind them, and then you can sort of take a few quick pot shots. Because if you die straight away, it's not that bad, right? It's like, okay, you've died, whatever. Obviously, it's bad to die because you're going to feed them ult charge. But if you kill one of their team, well, that is a major advantage because they've got so far to come back to the defense. It doesn't, like, it's worth the risk. It's basically worth the risk of you dying compared to, like, you maybe getting in there and killing one of them and even dying at the same time. But this is okay. This is what I call, like, the standard soldier positioning. See, like, I don't want to talk too much about your accuracy. It is a little bit iffy at times, but that's just something you'll get as you play the game more. Overall, though, it's pretty good. I mean, there's completely no problem with that, just spamming straight through the choke there, because you're hitting his barrier, you're doing a lot of damage. You've got shield gen now, so you're actually... shield gen. You're a lot more tanky than you were before. You see, like... You see, you've actually got a guy up to the top left there. You can see the little icon there. So there actually is somebody up there. Why don't you just go up there and then just start firing down into them? Because they might have healers over there in this area. You might get a hit. You might be able to damage somebody. Fighting them at the front here, it's okay as well. Like, they're kind of both decent things to be doing, like, especially with your Roadhog here now. In fact, with the Roadhog here right now, I'd be shouting, just burn the barrier. Because you've got so much damage, destroy their Reinhardt's barrier. Let your Reinhardt Earth shatter them. Yeah, look, he's super low. One thing you could have done there is put the heal station on the payload as it was moving as well. And actually, there's another little thing with the heal station. Drop your heal station before you use your ultimate, always. Like, drop it on the floor, then pop your ultimate. Don't use your ultimate, then drop your heal station, because you're going to waste time. You could be firing at people. This is actually not a bad... Yeah, this is real good. So that was really good, right? The reason why that was really good as an ultimate there, they rest, right? But you're inside their team. They are everywhere, spread out. They're not all clustered behind a Reinhardt's barrier or whatever, so you can take them out. You have used your ultimate, and Anna, I'm going to choke again. Jesus Christ, hang on. What is with my throat? My voice doesn't sound that different, but it's raw. It's raw, ladies and gentlemen. What happened there anyway is your Anna is giving you the nano boost, right? Which is awesome, so you can shred through them. But you should be saying, Anna, ult me, ult me, ult. You've got to shout for it. Because without that, she's not going to know that you're about to pop your ultimate. And that's basically pushed them away. They're not going to get to this.
Soldiers behind us.
Which is right, yeah, they're getting staggered. It's not good for them. They will still be able to get back, though, because this is like...
Don't kill Ryan yet, don't kill Ryan.
Put him to sleep. Anna should sleep him. Sleep him, Anna. Sleep him! No!
Oh, I should let me sleep them.
Yes, Anna. Like I said, they should have slept him.
Yeah, but they killed him right away.
So, this attack is... well, I'll just play it. I won't pause it. But this is...
Alright, I'm gonna go right
yes.
flank and get the high ground.
Good. I was about to say, this is something I would generally do, is flank them. Now I would run away. Now I would run away, because, well... Oh, God, what? Hide. Just jump off the map. Very... oh, yeah.
Solo ult me.
I don't know what he's doing.
I guess my death was
Worth it. No, it really wasn't, Andrew. It was not worth it.
I think Reinhardt has OT, you gotta be careful.
Soldier's probably still top right with the Mercy.
So you're right. So you're just running straight to the front of the fight. This actually, I guess, isn't too bad if you want to supplement the big fight. It looks like your Reinhardt has just whiffed his ultimate, and then it's been ulted back. Chase her, chase that Zarya. Chase her, chase her. Yeah, doing it. Chase her, chase her, chase her, chase her. What? Chase her. Ah, right, I've got it. Why are you frightened of Zarya there? You could have killed her. She could only kill you at pretty close range unless she's going to land like loads of amazingly accurate right clicks onto you. That's not going to happen. Just run in and kill her. You should have killed her. Because like, there's a... you could have killed her then. So that would have made it like a much better situation. Because like your team have killed the Reinhardt there. Although you did kind of contribute to that damage. So I don't like this positioning too much. Really, like... it's working because... I mean, this is working because the enemy team are like jumping out in front of you into the payload, which is a bit weird. But you always really want to take the high ground.
As a distraction, or you boost the soldier.
Okay.
You should be asking for the boost, man.
When you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready whenever soldier has.
We're going to use 3
position.
ults to push them. Okay. Genji's just ulted, hasn't he? Genji's dead. This is okay though. Like, you obviously understand how powerful Tac Visor is with Nano Boost. That, you should have killed him, really. Bit of an accuracy issue. You've only really got it a couple of times. If you got it more often, especially at the start of the game, you might have held that push, which resulted in you losing the point. And that's just because you didn't ask for it. Just ask for it. Just go, give me the Nano. So yeah, that point there, it was okay what you did, staying on the low ground, because the enemy team were on the low ground. Generally, though, like I said, taking high ground is always a major advantage. Like, take the high ground now. Yeah, get the high ground. Get the high ground. Screw the payload. Get the high ground. No. This is... Yes, get the high ground. And you see the Symmetra kind of is working in a way. It's weird, and I wouldn't... This generally wouldn't work at higher levels, I'm going to admit, but, yeah. Good position. This is good. This is exactly where you want to be. Because think about it, you can't really be hit. Oh, you've just lost your Genji, which is not great. So you've jumped off. Now, that's kind of okay, you've jumped off there, but if you stayed towards the edge of that platform, you might have been safe from getting attacked. Jumping off is fine, though, because keeping yourself alive. I would think more about control burst there than just straight up auto-firing at him, because you kind of missed a lot there. Kill her, kill her, kill her, yes! Heal the Rhine. Yeah. Kill... Oh, what? Kill the Mercy, yes! But what is... Oh, we've just lost our Ana. Your ultimate's about to come up. You need to tell your team.
My bad.
Tell your team you've got your ultimate. Without the Ana, though, we've got no healing. That was well played by Hog.
Coming. Soldier, go my eat.
I'd say that's worth it. I'd say that's worth it, but what I want to say here is you could have done that without the ultimate. Because Ana was so low, you could have just shot her, then drilled the other person, which I think was the hog. You didn't actually have to use the ult there, but using the ult kind of sealed that deal. Symmetra should kill Zarya in there. Why is Zarya still alive? What? Uh-oh. Yeah, backing up's right to do because they've just rest. That's unlucky. That's unlucky. So actually, you're pretty good. Like, I'm not really seeing too many major issues, to be honest with you, play. Yeah, accuracy, yeah, whatever. I mean, I could moan about my own accuracy. It's just all the same. The more you play the game, the more accurate you get.
Nice.
Just,
I doubted this Symmetra, dude.
yeah, don't doubt them. Just let them do whatever. Like, it's not great. It's not ideal. But remember, these are not pro games. Because, like, a pro team comp doesn't really matter unless you're a pro, right? Things will catch the enemy team off guard as well. Like, they won't expect the Symmetra and all of that stuff. But you were right at the start of the game to be like, Ken, could you change to a healer? Because it would be more beneficial to the team, because the Symmetra could be really bad. But the Symmetra's a good player. I mean, there's a lot of Symmetra players who just only play Symmetra and are in Grandmaster, so it obviously works. Like, it does catch teams off guard. What I will say is, though, I would avoid becoming like a main of a certain character. I'd always be flexible and willing to change. The problem with that guy playing Symmetra there is it could have tilted the team. Like, you could have tilted, and you kind of did a little bit, but not majorly. But a lot of teams probably do tilt, like, oh my god, the Symmetra. And as soon as the attack goes wrong, they blame the Symmetra. The Symmetra doesn't want to swap. And it's like a hellish just nightmare of everybody blaming each other. And, it's not great. So, yeah, it's not bad. This is not bad. This is actually a pretty good play. I just want you to talk more to your team. So let's see what happens now. So we're on a defense now, and we're taking up the standard defense position. I mean, to be honest, what I do is, from this position here, because you've got to think about everything you want to do is to charge your ultimate, yeah, faster than the enemy soldier's ultimate. So I would start, like, here. Like, I wouldn't show myself, like, there. Like, I'd be kind of hidden behind the wall here. As soon as the door's open, I'd quickly run out here, right, fire a Helix rocket into them. Then I'd run back to about here, fire, like, a couple of shots or maybe another Helix rocket in if it's come back off cooldown on time as the payload gets to the corner. Then I'm back to kind of where you are here behind the Reinhardt, taking a few shots into them. Then I'm retreating. That's kind of what I do when I'm at this point, because every little bit helps. Like, you're not going to kill anyone straight away. No way. But you're going to get ultimate charge. Yeah, they all get ultimate charge as well, but you're going to get it, and you want to get your ultimate charged. So you could have...
Nice.
Okay. Helix rocket, fire it. You could have fired your Helix rocket. You're not using your Helix rocket enough as well. Just spam that thing. Spam the shit out of it. Spam, spam, spam. Don't charge Zarya. Spam, 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 spam. Go, fire. Helix. Helix rocket him. Yeah, now leg it. Leg it. Leg it. When it's here, you don't want to be poking. No, we want to back up. Alright, this is actually quite sweet. Whoa, get the Ana. If you can kill the Ana, Ana is the primary target. Like, your target focus hasn't been too bad, but I don't know why you're firing at I don't know why you're shooting the Reinhardt. I'd shoot the Ana. Shoot the Ana. If the Ana dies, they can't attack. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Come.
Right, you were lucky to get away there. Quite smooth to get away, though. Nice movement. Yeah, flank them again. Just fire down into them. Kill the Ana. Kill the Ana. Helix! Helix, man! No! Ah! So target... I'm going to just show you that again, because that was like an example of bad target prioritization. Ana is the primary target here. You want Ana to die all the time. She's bubbled. Right, now she's not bubbled. So now we want to be firing at her. What you're doing, you're going to try and get Mercy. You're missing her. Like, that was pretty bad. You should have maybe hit the Mercy. I can understand why you might want to get the Mercy. She may have res. But I would have prioritized Ana. This here, though... Okay, we're just firing into the back of them. Again, you're firing a Helix, and it looks like you're going to move back. There's really no need to move back there. You could have just stayed there and kept firing at them. Kind of cute, though, to change position. It's like you're putting a lot of work in. We should be okay here. Farrah. Right, that is an example of going fully auto when, well, you should be burst firing at this Farrah, because look at all the shots you missed. Look at that. You missed a ton of those shots. If I just take it back again, look at that. You should be burst firing like 4 or 5 shots, like, and you'd have killed her. because those shots would have been accurate into her head, and at that range, you will just absolutely annihilate Pharah. Like that is literally the perfect scenario to kill the Pharah player. She's not targeting you, you're targeting her, and it's at close range. You will kill her. If she's targeting you at that range, it can be a problem, and sometimes, well, most of the time, Pharah does have the advantage there against Soldier. But yeah, you should have killed her. It's okay though. I mean, you still won the point. Like, it's just we go back to that first defensive position, and your team would have held that if you told the Ana, just ult me, because you would have had the nano. I mean, it was a bit of a questionable ult, to be honest, because you ulted before anything really happened. I would have waited for them to come in, then you use the ult, and then ask for the nano boost. Oh, well, I would have said, I'm going to ult Ana, and then as soon as I ult, she'll give you the nano, and then you would have cleaned them up, probably, and maybe held the point. But, you know, hindsight's a thing. But just remember this for other games. Just communicate more with your Ana. Like, literally, the only thing I'm going to say to you, right? Accuracy, positioning, and whatever, all of that will come as you play more games. Your positioning on the whole is pretty good. But just talk to your players. Talk to your team more often. Give them more information. Tell them when people are low. Tell them when you see people moving in positions that are odd.
Oh, they're cheesing. Ask
Ana for the nano boost. Like, Ana and Soldier is one of the most powerful combos in the game. So you should be working with your Ana player.
A turret right outside the door.
Right side or left?
Yeah, right side. With a little mini packets.
See, there's a turret, but not really.
Yeah, they're cheesing hard.
I was going to say, but that guy was telling you there was a turret. If he never said that, you wouldn't have known, right? So that's just a very simple example. Apparently there wasn't a turret though, so and they've got a bastion, so you got to be careful standing here. Yeah. So that generally always happens with a bastion, because it's just going to burn down your barrier and then burn you down. You don't want to be in the open. Your team are doing quite well. Yeah, this looks like a win. Look, this looks easy, man. Kill the healers. Yeah.
GG, boys.
Okay, not bad. It was actually quite a good game. That was. It was a good game. I think you did very well not to go crazy super tilt when you've seen the symmetric pick and even the Hanzo at the start, because it kind of worked right. See, this will happen. Just have faith in your team. Yes, sometimes you will get the trolls, right, who will just throw games. And if you do get those guys, then just don't worry about it. But you did deal with it quite well. But yeah, like I said, your Soldier. I'll tell you what, let's pause it here because we can see statistics. So your Soldier was actually pretty good. I mean, these are very respectable statistics. 37 eliminations, 9 deaths, okay. 20 objective kills. 28,000 damage, that's pretty nice. I mean, a lot of it is firing into barriers, but that's fine. You know, if you're removing the barriers, that's cool. 53% weapon accuracy and 7 Helix rocket kills. Now, you could probably get more Helix rocket kills because you don't seem to be using your Helix rocket when it's off cooldown. My sort of mantra with that is always fire it. Like, when I've got it, I'm going to use it, right? Because yes, you do need it in 1v1 situations a lot, but when you're just pumping damage into somebody from range, you may as well just keep firing that Helix rocket in. Like, it's pretty effective, like, adding extra... Well, I mean, it does a lot of damage itself, but firing it into, like, Reinhardt's barrier to just burn it down is so effective. Like, Reinhardt without a barrier is going to be terrible. I think your positioning, if I had to rate it out of 10, is like a 7. It's pretty good. There are a lot of times where you could take the high ground a little bit more, or maybe do cheeky flank positions. But when you did try to do the cheeky flank and you noticed the enemy team were moving around to the left, you should have actually said to your guys, guys, they're coming around to the left. It was like a major giveaway that something was going to happen. It might have only have been 2 of them, but even if it was just 2, you would know that they're out of position and it's a bit weird. Gives your team the heads up. Like, if you spoke to your team more, you would go further through the rank. You would get into masters, right, into high masters, and you would just start moving from there. Then you become a much better player. Like, people generally ask me about supports, like how can you play a support and just be a support only and get to like master or grandmaster? It's communication. It's the same for tanks, really. DPS are the only kind of exception, because if a DPS player is really, really strong, like a really good Genji, really good Soldier, really good McCree, they're going to kill the enemy, right? And that's going to be like the best thing you could probably do. So they can kind of solo carry themselves. But there comes a point where they can't just solo carry themselves into like high grandmaster or top 500 or whatever. They have to communicate with their team. So this has been actually a really good overanalyze, because it shows you the power of communication, because without it, you're not going to get much higher in the ranks because you were only getting boosted by the Nana when she decided to do it, right? Which was random. Like, you should be asking for it. And if she doesn't give you that, well, okay, she's probably not a great player if she's not doing it then. But yeah, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, remember to comment below because these videos are awesome. I like reading through the comments as well. It's a big community effort for us to get better at players. Remember, it doesn't matter what level you're at. It's just about becoming a better player. And that's all it is. All right, guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. And if you'd like to send your video in for consideration for the series, then follow the instructions that have been on the screen. And I will catch you on the next one, guys. Toodaloo.